welcome to the B interview series for Black entrepreneurs. This month, we want to highlight Black entrepreneurs in Charlotte, North Carolina. So today, I would like to welcome Detrice Fox with Elixir of Essence Mobile Bartending. Hi, Detrice.
Hey, Jasmine. Thanks for having me. I'm Detrice, as Jasmine said, and I am 1/3 of the ownership of Elixir of Essence Mobile Bartending, and I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. So tell me, what is Elixir of Essence? I know it's mobile bartending, but tell me what it is and how it came about.
So in 2013, me and my best friends were, we are so used to getting together and, concocting different drinks. And we decided, we do such a good job at this. And when we have gatherings, people come around, they're like, what do you bring to drink? What did you bring to drink today? And so we just decided, what we wanted to do was, create drinks. So that's where Elixir comes from, because it's just a combination of many different things. And we actually did not start out as mobile bartending. We started out doing what we call, and what is really proprietary with Elixir of Essence, and it's called spirit tasting parties. So we started hosting in-home spirit tasting parties with people, and they would have the opportunity to taste the different drinks on our menu. At the time, we started out with 8 original drinks on our menu, or signature drinks on our menu. And people would book us to come and do a spirit tasting party. We make it fun, we make it educational and informative for them. And they would get the opportunity to try out spirits they had never had before, things that they would overlook because they were going for name brand things. And so, it was just an opportunity to expand their horizons on the different types of spirits that were out there and the different brands of spirits. Because just because you see Ciroc, that's good, but Tito's is good too. Tito's just started getting a name for itself, but it's been out there for a long time. So, that's kind of what we did. And over the years, we've expanded our business into mobile bartending, where we actually do bartending events for weddings and parties. And we also expanded again, where we offer drinks. We sell packaged drinks.
I love how you guys started off with one thing and it kind of evolved to many different avenues. So tell me about any barriers or challenges that you all have faced between starting and where you are now.
The barriers are definitely the fact that there are so many rules in North Carolina around selling alcohol. And so getting everything that we needed to make sure that, or just making sure that we were in compliance with North Carolina laws, was definitely a barrier, because there are loopholes. But we didn't want to be the company that, just took the loopholes, and we wanted to make sure that we were, doing things legally binding around alcohol. So that would definitely be the biggest barrier. One of the things that we do a lot of business in South Carolina because their liquor laws there are a little more lax. So when it comes to people having parties, that type of thing, and weddings, it's just a matter of getting insurance. Like, all the other stuff that North Carolina requires is obsolete in South Carolina. So we do a lot of business there. But we're trying to get it right up here in North Carolina and get some parties and all that stuff going.
So why do you think Black entrepreneurship and Black wealth is important?
I think that it's important to kind of lead the way and show the children that there's more to life than punching a clock and going and working for someone else. That there is something for you to aspire to. I think that when kids see that you are doing something, see that you're working towards something that is going to build not only for them but for the future, that opens up great opportunities for Black wealth. And it's just a matter of creating a better generational wealth wealth for the future.
I love it. Generational wealth. So tell me, what has been your key to success for your business?
The key to success has been connections, uh, talking to people every opportunity I have when I'm not in a work setting. Um, I try to talk to people and not necessarily get a sale or get them to book me, but just talk about what I'm doing so that they know what's going on. So I've had so many people that have reached out to me, no matter how much marketing we do for our business. The best form of marketing is word of mouth. So, and it's not necessarily coming directly from me. It's like, oh, well, there's this girl that works for me that she does amazing drinks and you should try her out. And so I get that all the time. So a lot of my business comes from my coworkers.
What do you think? What will you say to people? Because I know you say the biggest thing is networking and that word of mouth and physically making that connection. So, what do you say to people that don't have that confidence? That especially during the time, I know we're at the kind of feeling like we're coming out of a pandemic, but especially during the time of a pandemic, what do you say to those people that don't have that confidence or those skills necessary to make that connection and to talk to people?
So if you want to run a business, you want to make money, right? So you are going to have to talk to people. You have to take yourself out of yourself and recognize that there's a goal to reach. Mm-hmm. I am very much an introvert, and people don't believe me when I say that, but most times I'm working towards a goal. And so if you know that there is a goal in place, you have to take yourself out of your comfort and begin to talk to people, kind of show the value that you add, the impact or the purpose that you have for people. I think that that's important. And you can do that. It's just a matter of opening yourself up and getting a little uncomfortable. Because, this right here for me, I mean, I act like it, but you get me in the element, in the zone, and start talking about something that I'm passionate about, and I begin to talk. So it's just a matter of like finding that confidence is the fact that you have a goal that you want to reach. You want to start this business. Ain't no way you're going to start a business and not be able to talk to people. How else are you making these connections? How are you building your confidence every step of the way? I ain't started out like this, I promise.
For sure. I agree. I think it's, I typically tell people that in the beginning you have to, it's like putting on a performance. It's who would I want to do business with? What type of person would I want to do business with as a consumer? And you have to put on a performance. And I think it will start to come naturally as
Absolutely.
You do it, because you're doing it over and over again, and it becomes a part of who you are, the business side of you. So I definitely agree. Thank you for that.
And you have to be intentional too. Like everybody is your pitch, and you're talking to people about your business is not for everybody. Mm-hmm. So you definitely have to be intentional about the people that you connect with. You have to know your audience, of course, so that you can connect with the right people.
Awesome. So tell me, what are some future goals for your business?
So future goals, wow. We definitely want to expand a little more. We want to be able to probably pay someone to do the social media, because I think that that's very important. Like I said, word of mouth has been really good, but absolutely social media is a big part of what we do. Like there's so much planning that has to go into building up your clientele. Because of course with word of mouth, people ain't talking about you every day. So you have to figure out a way to get them to talking about you. And so that happens through social media. So basically trying to, get a social media strategy together that is sustainable, because it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to, get that promotion going. So that, and again, expanding products and services. We'll be looking into, like I said, we do We do packaged drinks right now. We've moved. We have a mimosa line that we're offering, and a Long Island iced tea line of drinks that we're offering right now. And soon we will be offering Jello shots, which are very popular. And we did a test run this past weekend on Jello shots, and they were extremely popular. So for right now, those are the foreseeable goals. And of course, we have goals to reach more people with the bartending end of our work, because I think that's the most fun for me, is actually getting out there and serving folks and connecting with people. And like I said, I'm an introvert, but there's something about being able to serve folks in that capacity, help them enjoy themselves and have a good time when they are, in a party atmosphere. I think that is that's fun for me. And I think my partners as well.
Love it. So last question. Do you have any advice for anyone that's trying to break into entrepreneurship? The beginning phases of that can be very rough. And so, a lot of times we see where, businesses will start, the momentum is very high. And then once those challenges start hitting, it may drop off or die down completely. So what advice can you give to someone that's trying to start off?
The advice that I would give to someone starting in entrepreneurship is that this is not for the faint at heart. You definitely realize that starting a business, becoming an entrepreneur is another job. So don't think, I'm going to put 1 hour in on this one day a week. You have to really create time to build out goals, models for your business, products, services, ways to improve and expand. I think that it takes a lot of time to do that. So I would recommend not only, really finding time for your business. And we do something what we call business hours. So most of our business happens on the weekends. But every day we're working on our business, and my business hours, I do this and I have another business. But I have business hours 3 times a week from 5 to 9. I work where I specifically work on business stuff. I return emails. I make phone calls. I just work on building out systems for the business. So definitely that. And again, like connecting with people. You never know what people are looking for. So, just connect with people, not necessarily want to say, hey, I have a bartending business and I want to talk to you about it. No, just talk to people. You never know. You will get around to it. Like, just talk to people about who you are, the value that you add in different settings, and it'll come along. That like the conversation will flow naturally whenever the time is right. So.
Thank you so much, Latrice. That was some great advice. I don't think that's a different piece of advice than we've had for the entire series. So thank you so much for that and for your perspective. And thank you for your time today. Check out Elixir of Essence Mobile Bartending when you get a chance. Thank you so much, Latrice.
Thank you, Jasmine.